Good morning. Today's topic is priorities. What? We already talked about priorities last year. Yes, we have, but today is different because today we're going to talk about making decisions according to your priorities. And as obvious as that might sound, not all of us are making decisions according to our priorities. On the contrary, quite the opposite. Okay. So on the last day of last year, I did ask you to make a list of your priorities in life at this point in your life. 1, 2, 3. What is the most important thing to most of us? Health. Yes, probably health. Well, maybe not if you're 20 because you just haven't faced any problems yet, so you don't really know how important it is. But if you are past the best age of your youth and you start to get like, oh, if I don't do that, I get this. Okay, so, and now what's all that? And why does my doctor say that I have like high cholesterol? And why is my blood sugar too high? And so on. Okay. If we're not healthy, we cannot look after or serve other people. True? True. If we're not healthy, we cannot work as effectively. True? True. If we're not healthy, we cannot enjoy life because we can't do that because the knee hurts, and we can't do this because, you know, that is not allowed. Doctor said I shouldn't be doing this because I have this condition, and everything starts to revolve around your condition. You can't eat what you like because that has high sugar and I'm diabetic and I need to have injections and this and this. You become a burden to other people. It all becomes about the problem, about the disease. And what does it lead with it? More problems, because you have less energy, your self-esteem falls, you don't want to exercise because you already have the condition, it becomes part of you. And as depressing as it might sound, one condition attracts more conditions, whatever diseases they are. I'm talking about high blood pressure, diabetes, obesity, and what else. It's like a set that you get. You get one and you know that you'll probably get the other two very soon. And this is not to depress you in any way. It's just stressing the importance of health. So if health is our #1 priority, that most of our decisions that we make during the day, very trivial, simple decisions, should depend on that priority. So I'm choosing what to do tonight. I can go and play bowling with my friends, or I can stay home and read an inspirational book, or I can go and exercise. Okay. Bowling with friends because it's fun and it's exercise. Yeah, I'm gonna go there slowly and roll a ball. There's a lot of exercise. Maybe it's exercise for a 90-year-old, but not for you. Agree? Agree. And an excuse that it is an exercise. It's not. It might be considered a sport, yes, but chess is also a sport too. So it's not an exercise and it's very far from your priorities. Well, if your second priority is making other people happy, like friends, then maybe it's a choice. But most of us is probably me, and my family, rather than friends. And friends would be number 5 or 6 on your list. Because friends is good and friends is nice, but when it clashes with everything else and when it drags you down, you don't want to be part of a certain group of friends, right? If your friends are healthy and if you do exercise together, great. But if your friends prefer to sit on the sofa and drink beer and with bags of chips and whatever else makes you grow in the opposite direction, then maybe you will reconsider being part of that group, or at least spending a lot of your time with that group and doing something else instead. I want you to think, if you are the person who makes his decisions according to his priorities, top priorities. And if health is our first priority, then we should be spending a lot of time doing something that contributes to our first priority. Work is there to make money. Money gives us buying choices. Now, we can buy a new big 3D TV, which is really cool. My friends have it, and you watch movies in 3D. The whole family wears these glasses. It's awesome. But what is this TV going to give you if you check it with your first priority? My first priority is health, okay? Yeah, and the second priority is family. So I will be spending time with my family. But the first priority is health. And we're going to be sitting there on the sofa probably every second day watching a movie or two in a row. Going in the wrong direction, sitting there still. Instead, you can go for a walk with your family in the park. Or go play something with the kids. Something physical. Or have an intelligent conversation, stimulating conversation with the whole family. Play some board games that make you think. I don't know, but again, your priorities is not my priorities and vice versa, so it's difficult to relate to each other, but only you can tell if buying, say, a big TV is in accordance with your first priority. Also, going bowling with your friends, is that something that you grow from? Is that something that you benefit from? Is that something that gives you more than entertainment value? Friends are nice, and yes, they will feel pissed off if I don't come because they need 6 people or 8 people. So I'm just gonna go and waste 3 hours or 4 hours of my life to make other people happy. And they will never appreciate it because they think, oh well, you're coming to play. That's only good for you. You're not doing it for us. They don't see that you're doing it for them, but they see it like you're doing it for yourself because you like it, you enjoy it. So when you don't enjoy something, it's okay to say that, I'm sorry, I can't come. I'm going to go for a run with my girlfriend. Excellent. A much better choice. From my point of view, again, maybe not you. Buying choices, clothes choices, food choices, everything, all these tiny little choices that seem so insignificant, but are all built up to the bigger picture. To the bigger picture. So, if you take care of the little things, of the little choices, if every single little choice, say 90% of your choices, is made in accordance with your first priority and second and third priorities, then what you will see after a while is that everything is exactly the way you want it. You're in great shape, you have a great relationship with your family, you have interesting, stimulating conversations with your kids, with your girlfriend, with your wife. You have inspiration, plenty of inspiration to go and work every day with like, yes, I really want to go to work because I have this exciting project and I'm being really creative and really productive in that area. Not like, oh, what a drag, when is it going to be Friday? Oh, thank God it's Friday. I don't understand people who say, thank God it's Friday. If you are not happy at work, make yourself happy. Do something to change the situation. Look at it differently from another angle because you spend so much time at work. And if you look at it as, thank God Friday, thank God it's Friday, then it is really a sad situation. It's like, you don't want to work almost. Maybe you don't. Maybe you should do it because you have to. But if you choose to invest so much time of your life into something, you better like it one way or another. You better make good relationships with everybody around you at work. Yeah, that's easy to say, but difficult to do. Perhaps then reconsider every single point of what is not quite to your liking. You can't change other people, but you can change your connections with other people. You can get to know them and you can find common links between themselves and you. Again, this is jumping to another topic. But things are what we think they are, not what they really are, because what other people see them as is totally different. And your workplace, as other people see it, is 10 different places for 10 different people. That means that place is for you only what it is for you, not what it is for other people. What Thailand is to me is not what Thailand is to you or to him or to her, right? Yeah, it is something constant and something that is here. No, it's always moving and it's always changing. And we see it from our personal point of view, depending on our experiences and our background and our beliefs with our eyes. We see what we want to see. We see what we made it into. That's why I never believe people when they tell you, oh, I've been to that place, it sucks. And then the next person would say, oh, I've been to that place, it's amazing, it's so cool, you should definitely go there. And the third person, yeah, it was alright, but you know, it's just nothing special. It's like you don't know what to believe. And they're your friends, and all three of them are your friends, yet they have totally different opinion about the same place, or the same movie, or the same restaurant, or the same food. It's funny when I go with my meat-eating friends to a restaurant who hate vegetables and fruits, basically, and love like pork dumplings or something like that, and they ask me, can you recommend something on the menu? It's like, yes, I can. This green salad is just amazing. You know, it will fill you up, it will make you feel so full of energy and make you feel really good. Yet when they order it and they eat it, it's like, tastes like nothing. I feel like I'm a rabbit. And next day they have indigestion because they're not used to so many vegetables at once. It's like, you didn't recommend something delicious. Yeah, because delicious in my point of view is very, very not delicious in your point of view. And it's like that with movies, it's like that with everything else. How many people have I had like come to Thailand and say, God, this really sucks, it's so hot and there's lots of mosquitoes, people drive like they're crazy, there's nothing to do, this island is dead boring, there's nothing happening here. Where are the clubs? Where are the crowds, the museums, the concerts? Where's the culture? They're like really dumb and nobody speaks English. It's like, okay, that's the way you see Samui. Now, how do I see Samui? Well, it has beautiful nature, the location is perfect, it's not overcrowded, there's plenty happening, there's spiritual people, interesting conversation groups, there's meditation camps, there's the beautiful beaches, there's the sea, and on different sides of the island the nature is totally different, so you can watch sunrises and sunsets and different sort of water and waves on one side and flat on the other. It's exciting. And if you go to the jungle, there's all these fruit trees and beautiful whatever climbs up the tree, and these animals and the sounds. There's so many sounds of crickets and crickets' cousins and their sisters and brothers that sound totally different and all that, and blah blah blah. And the other person would say, well, what are you talking about? Bali? Oh, I heard Bali is good. Yeah, maybe I should go there. And they go to Bali, it's like, oh, it's so dirty, and people try to rip you off everywhere. Wonder why. Why don't they try to rip me off? Because I smile to them, and I don't check them, and they're going like, oh, you're trying to steal my money. Let me look at you weighing my fruit. You're really trying to cheat there. That's asking. Cheat on me, cheat on me, cheat on me. Well, not cheat on me, cheat me, right? Cheat me. When you're weighing the fruits and the person goes like, oh, is that right? It's actually not 1 kilo, it's 970 grams. Why are you charging me for 1 kilo? Sort of dynamic. When you don't look at the weights, you trust the person. You assume that they are noble and kind. And if they're not, you are prepared to face that circumstance, right? The result of your own assumption. And if they give you something extra, and they usually do, it's like, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am really grateful for all your kindness. How is that related to priorities? There's a lot of blah blah. Anyway, enough. 14 minutes of blah blah for you today. Dismissed.